Nothing like a warm summer afternoon at Petco Park in San Diego. Today, the second of two here to start the week between the San Francisco Giants and the San Diego Padres. Tatis, the National League's leading hitter to this point, takes his swings. Next. Lance McCullough will be the man on the mound for the Friars. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, in this day and age where we're all into numbers and statistics, look at this whip, 1.10 or less. He has a sub 1.1. That's not an easy thing to do, especially in today's game where we see teams scoring a lot of runs. He doesn't walk very many guys, and he doesn't give up that many hits either. This is a real good pitcher and should be fun to watch pitch in this one.
And it's fouled away. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Fastball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man has gone on strikes to start the afternoon. And here's how the visiting San Francisco Giants line up in this one. Mark, how do they bounce back and avoid the dreaded sweep?
You know, Matty, when I look at this lineup at first glance, the fact that they're last in doubles doesn't mean a whole lot to me. But then you got to say to yourself, if they're not driving the ball in the gap, they're certainly not driving it out of the ballpark. So this offense has to clean it up, play a little bit differently, be a little bit more aggressive on the base pass, because you can't expect them to string a ton of hits together.
And he misses there, 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
He's just got great strikeout stuff. In his last start, he racked up double-digit Ks, and it looks like he could finish up in that range again here. He's really an exciting pitcher to watch when he's sending guys packing like this.
Digging in the switch hitter, Rocket Man. And with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. The 1-1 home. Misses, ball 2. Guys, these Padres, as they take the field this afternoon, have got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
The 2-2 one more time. Fouled away.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Gwynn is after it, and that retires the side. Giants are down 1-2-3. Giants 0, Padres coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Johnny Cueto is on the mound for game 2. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. and every once in a while he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
Digging in, Manuel Diaz. He enters this one second in the National League round trip category. Another 0-2 coming. Pulled toward right center field. Calling for it, Mann. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. With a moment here in downtown San Diego, a look at the Padres starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, I think the cleanup hitter might be the difference in this game. Looking at the stats, man, I'm impressed. He's in the top 5 home runs in the National League coming in. When you're doing that, you're catching just about everyone's attention. Don't be surprised if he doesn't make something happen here today.
Now at the plate, Fernando Tatis. First shot for him here as he enters play, currently leading the senior circuit in batting. The 1-1 home. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And that's the second out.
Batting third baseman, Matt Antonelli.
Settling in now, Matt Antonelli. He had a strong showing at the plate in the first half, currently sitting in 3rd place in the league's batting race.
Yeah, well within striking distance to get himself a batting championship title here. He's going to have to put together a nice second half to get it done, though.
Line drive, snagged on a short hop. Throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. Still no score. Now the Giants' number 4 batter, Buster Posey. And he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. The 1-1 home. Takes this the other way to right. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
Taking another look at it, the ball has some topspin on it, but he's on the full run and dives to make the catch. Nice defensive play right there.
Standing in now, Felipe Alou. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2.
Now that's when you know it's a good pitch. He broke off a really nice breaking ball down in the zone right there. And even though this is one of the best hitters around, he waved right through it.
No offer that time, and it's back to 2-2 on the Giants right fielder. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate is Larry Bullard.
Hey, behind the dish, D-Row, Larry Bullard. Pretty standard guy, works it. The only problem I think at times hitters have a little bit difficult time. He'll give a little bit on that inside corner and outside corner. Not very consistent.
Yeah, but Larry's approachable. That's the one thing. If you turn around and say, is that as far as you're going on the outer half, he's usually going to tell you.
Hit hard up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Stepping in now, JT Snow. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Lifted in the air out to left. Stairs moves over. 2 down.
Batting 7, Third baseman, Evan Longoria.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Alou, the runner at first with 2 gone. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Giants leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Mark McGuire. He begins this one with the 4th best batting average in the National League. The 1-1. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Time for a look at the San Francisco Giants on defense. And behind the plate, world champion, former MVP, former Rookie of the Year. He's done it all. Buster Posey. Buster is in full command of this pitching staff.
In now, Big Daddy David having a very nice year, currently 2nd in the NL batting chase. Now a pitch swung on and hit on the ground to Longoria at third. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting 6th, center fielder, Tony Gwynn.
Into the box now, Tony Gwynn, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the National League batting race. Two out, nobody on. Hit hard on the ground towards second. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
You know, D-Row, it's not always easy to hit in the day games. First 5 hitters, 5 up, 5 down. 6-hole hitter, though. He must have gotten a good night's sleep last night.
That's exactly where I was going, Dan. First 5 guys in the order looked like they were still asleep rolling out of bed. Those day games will creep up on you. 6-hole guy was locked and loaded.
So 1-1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Bottom of the second here with no score. Runners on the move for second. Pitch misses the throw down. He's safe. Well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
A 3-1 pitch. Runners on his way to third. Strike taken. The throw not nearly in time as he takes third easily.
Pretty unusual decision to swipe third with 2 outs in the inning. It's a big risk, especially with the lefty hitter up there, and the benefit isn't all that great, but he made it work out.
No score at this point, but a 2-out hit could get a runner in from third. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Man looking up, and it's gone. Two-run shot to straightaway center. Home run number 54 thus far. The Padres have taken a 2-0 lead.
this guy gets in a groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do some major damage.
Into the box now, Benito Santiago. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. Solo shot here to left. Home run number 52 for him thus far, and the Friars have moved out in front 3-0.
As a pitcher, you worry about giving up the long ball to the meat of the lineup. But when the two guys at the bottom of the lineup torch you, it's really disheartening. These guys have weapons everywhere.
In now, Lance McCullough. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We'll go now to the top of the third. It's the Padres 3 and the Giants nothing. A good look there at the picturesque La Jolla Cove just north of San Diego. Welcome back to Petco Park, home of the Padres. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. As we take a look there at the difference in his numbers between June and July.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
One home now to Crawford. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. The 1-2 pitch. Popped high in the air. Diaz has a play. 1 out. So with 1 away now, let's quickly give you a look at the standings in the National League West entering play today as you see where these two teams sit in relation to one another. Now the Giants pitcher, Johnny Cueto. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A ball and 2 strikes to the Giants pitcher. Fouled off. Swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in a count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off speed. And what happens? He gets the fastball and he can't catch up to the express.
Into the box, Barry Bonds. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Hit hard back up the middle. To his left, Tatis. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Giants down in order. Still down 3-0. Now at the plate, Manuel Diaz. He flew out in his last at-bat.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Oh, this ball is hammered out to deep center field. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. So it's a solo shot to dead center, and that is home run number 63 on the year as the Padres have stretched their lead now 4-0. We've seen these guys go deep 3 times so far in this one, guys.
You know, D-Row, looks like the boys are dialing long distance from the batter's box so far.
Yeah, the pitchers aren't fooling anyone today, Dan. Let's see if this trend continues.
Stepping in now, Fernando Tatis. Hit hard on the ground to short. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. So he picks up another hit. First of the game, but as we've mentioned, it's just one of many so far this season for him.
Yeah, Matty, I know he's fighting for a batting title right now, but the consistency this guy has shown from start to finish this season has been awesome for this team. Talking to the manager before the game, he's the one guy when he walks in the clubhouse door, you know exactly what you're getting from him.
Into the box now, Matt Antonelli. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And this will be hauled in shy of the track for out number 1 as the runner will retreat to first.
First baseman number 25, Mark McGuire.
And it'll be the cleanup spot for the Padres. Mark McGuire, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Tatis stands at first with 1 out. Throw over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Runners off for second. Pitch outside. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
Well, some may say that's a questionable steal with such a big lead, but to me, it's still too early to worry about disrespecting the other team. I've seen leads like this disappear, so they're going to keep trying to pile on.
Set, and the 2-1 pitch. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Whoa, he looks a little frustrated out there, and I don't blame him. He gives up a couple of hits early in the inning, and then he plunks this guy. He's fighting himself a little bit, so they might want to head out to the mound and try to calm him down.
Now a pickoff play at second, and the runner back easily. In a turn and throw back to second again, keeping particularly close tabs on him. In now, Big Daddy David hit hard down the line. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The batter, center fielder, Tony Gwynn.
So striding in, Tony Gwynn. He singled his last time up. Second and third, 2 away. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Gone. He uses that short porch to an advantage. Home run. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Home run number 52 for him thus far, as this lead swells to 7-0. Into the box, Matt Stairs. To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second of the game as they've widened this lead to 8 now. comes Bruce Bochy out of the Giants dugout on his way to the mound. And that'll signal the end for Johnny Cueto. And he'll probably be running over a few of these pitches in his head tonight, but will depart here. Chris Stratton is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. Standing in now, Benito Santiago.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So they really tee off here for 5 runs in the inning, thanks in large part to 3 big flies. 3 innings complete. The Padres lead it 8-0. So in now for San Francisco, Jeff Kent. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
Now a ball lined to the left side. The 3-2 pitch. Turned on down the line. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. And the Giants are in business here on the leadoff double.
No doubt about it. He was looking fastball all the way there, and that's exactly what he got. Got the barrel out front and just blasted it down the line for an extra base hit. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. Great opportunity here.
Stepping in now, Rocket Man drilled to first, and he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third. And while we have a moment, here's a look at the Padres Road to the Show report. 2 players that this organization has to be happy about right now. Here's Buster Posey now. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Kent takes his lead at third with 1 away. Hot shot on the ground is short. Tatis has it, and the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. It's now an 8-1 game. So coming to the plate, Felipe Alou, 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Lofted in the air out toward right center. David is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, the first baseman, J.T. Snow.
Standing in, J.T. Snow, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Loves hitting left-handed off of right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
Count is 1-2 now. The 1-2. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The 1-2. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Now another 1-2. Hit in the air down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Padres lead it 8-1. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Lance McCullough. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Oh, and he can't come up with it.
Oh, man, he just muffed that throw. No other way to explain it. Looked like it caught him in the heel of the glove instead of the pocket, so he's going to get hit with a fielding error as a result.
Into the box now, Manuel Diaz. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. The 1-2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning. Well, fans love a lot of offense, and that's what they're getting here, Dan.
You said it, Matty. That's 10 hits in this game between the two teams already. Got to tell you, as a pitcher, this is a little painful for me to watch.
In now, Fernando Tatis popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Great scoring opportunity miss right there. You talk about frustration, popping it up with 2 runners in scoring position. He'd like to get that one back.
Ready once again, Matt Antonelli. McCullough at third. Diaz is over at second with 1 down in the inning. Bounce it to the left side. There is Crawford. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
That grounder was hard hit, and sometimes the runner at third will have to hold on a ball like that, but he was off on contact, and they opted to take the out at first instead.
Standing in now, Mark McGuire pitches a cold strike, the throw, and it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
And to me, they just can't let guys get lead like that, especially knowing that the guy behind the plate isn't known for his arm. Here he swipes third, and they just kind of gave it to him.
From the stretch. High in the air out to center field. Man moves over, and that ends the inning. Friars forced to settle for just the 1. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Padres 9 and the Giants 1. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Swinging a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Stairs is there. 1 away. So this has been another fine outing for him this afternoon as we check out the league leaders in ERA. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. He popped out in his first trip. Here now the 2-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
That's a pretty good pitch right there. That fastball on the inner half of the plate. You can see that he just isn't able to get those arms extended, and pretty ugly swing right there.
Bruce Boucher will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the bases empty. 1 run, 2 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for San Francisco. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Giants are down 1-2-3. They trail big. It's 9-1. Corey Guerin gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. So digging in now, Big Daddy David. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. One and one. Here it is. Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. The 1-2 pitch. A little bouncer. That winds up foul. Here's another 1-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. The Giants are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. And he'll likely do his best to forget about today. Stepping in, Tony Gwynn, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here.
Yeah, in his last at-bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run. So it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
And he swings here and sends one in the air deep down the right field line. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. The 1-2. Got caught lunging there as this one's fouled away. They'll try again. 1-2. Popped up. Longoria on the move. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
The batter, left fielder, Matt Stairs.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Matt Stairs.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at-bat, his second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
0-2, here it is. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So they breeze through this half of the inning. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Padres 9 and the Giants 1. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Barry Bonds. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
The 3-2 pitch. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Into the box, Jeff Hint. Line to the right side. And quickly 2 are gone now here in the visitors' half of the 6th. So he's just a third of an inning away from putting up another 0 as we take a look at the ball clubs with the lowest team ERAs. And we find that this pitching staff currently leads the NL in that department. Digging in, Rocket Man. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
To 1-2 now. This is line to left. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Here's Buster Posey now. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. Two balls and 2 strikes to the Giants catcher.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
One run on 3 hits and 1 error in the ballgame for San Francisco. High in the air out to center field. Gwynn moves over, and the inning is over. 1 left for San Francisco. They trail big. It's 9-1. Now batting, Benito Santiago. The 3-2 pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. This is line to left. Bonds is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out.
That's one of those tough luck outs that'll drive you crazy as a hitter. He drove that fastball but couldn't get it down, so he has to take hard contact as a consolation.
Into the box now, Lance McCullough. And the Padres pitcher behind with a 1-2 count. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. Another 1-2 delivery. Very weakly on the ground. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Here he comes again, 1-2. Grounded back up the middle. Crawford's got it. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Manuel Diaz.
The San Diego batting order turns over and set to go Manuel Diaz. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. So 1-1 home. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. On the ground to the right side. Hint ranges to his left. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. 7th inning coming up. The Padres on top, 9-1. Back here at Petco Park. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Standing in, Felipe Alou.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
1-1. His fastball that misses.
Count is 2-1.
The 2-1. Runs a bit inside for a ball.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. Hard on the ground towards short. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The first baseman, number 6, J.T. Snow.
Now in the box, J.T. Snow. The 1-1 home. This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. One out, nobody on. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is foul near the seats.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
When you're this deep into a start, it can be really exhausting and annoying when a hitter makes you work as hard as he did right there. He got the strikeout, that's great, but he's probably thinking, get that guy out of here.
In now, Evan Longoria. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
2 strikes.
Is that gun reading right there? Because that just registered at 91 miles an hour on a slider. If he's working that pitch, that's most guys' fastballs. It's going to be a long game.
And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Giants down in order. They trail big. It's 9-1. Stepping in, Fernando Tatis. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
Now a ball crushed high in the air, deep to left, way back there, and that one is long gone. here to left. Home run number 59 on the season as they push this lead up to 9 now. Stepping up to the plate, Matt Antonelli.
Though we discussed his position in the batting race, we haven't seen much production today. Opposing pitching has to be credited in keeping his bat in check.
Yeah, they've definitely kept him off balance, but as hot a first half as he's had, it only takes one pitch over the heart of the plate for him to get right back on that wagon again.
Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
First baseman number 25, Mark McGuire.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Mark McGuire. Bases are empty, one man out. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. There to take this in is Crawford, and there are two away now.
Next for the Padres, right fielder, Big Daddy David.
Stepping up now, Big Daddy David. In for strike two.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lays off 2-2 now.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Ball 3. 3-2 now. Tony Gwynn would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Another full count pitch on its way. A swinging bunt up the third baseline. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. But the Padres add 1 thanks to the solo home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's the Padres 10 and the Giants 1. Digging in now, Brandon Crawford. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
The 2-1 is in off the plate.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
The 3-1 pitch takes a strike for a full count now. 3-2. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. Well, the line score says it all. 10-1 as you check the tally inning by inning. Not the competitive game that 3 of us were hoping for when we signed on. Andrew McCutcheon will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Andrew McCutcheon.
Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed.
2-1.
One out, nobody on. Oh, a half swing there on a pitch out of the zone. Indeed, it's strike two. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame. So you've got to figure he's got a good chance here to finish this one off. And with that in mind, we take a look at the league leaders in complete games. And as you see there on the graphic, his total good for 5th best in the National League. So stepping in, Barry Bonds. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
A ball and 2 strikes now. And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We're back at Petco Park in just a moment. Tony Watson comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Stepping into the box, Tony Gwynn. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Now the 1-1 pitch. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. With that, the inning opens with the Padres getting their leadoff man on base.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
Stepping in now, Matt Stairs. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And pretty fortunate here as they do wind up getting the out at first, although the runner will advance to second.
Now batting, catcher, Benito Santiago.
At the plate, Benito Santiago. The 1-1 home. Line towards center field. Catch made out there in center field as the runner will tag from second. The tag at third, and they got him. A double play, and very quickly here, the side is retired. 1 hit's all they get. 9th inning coming up. It's the Padres 10 and the Giants 1. So striding forward now, Jeff Kent starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Popped him up. McGuire is there for it. He's got it 1 away.
Center field number 99, Rocket Man.
Striding into the box, Rocket Man. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A ball and 2 strikes now.
So far, this has been a very productive outing. We're into the middle innings of this one, and his pitch count is down, and this might be one of those starts where he can work deep into this game, possibly into the 8th or 9th inning.
And he fouls this one off. Now another 1-2. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. The 1-2. Ran one in there as this is hit on the ground towards second. Throw on to first is in time, and the Giants are down to their final out now.
The catcher, number 20, Buster Posey.
Here's Buster Posey now, 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. A 1-1. Short, hit hard. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Well, that's always the danger when you've got a lead that's this big. You know there's not a lot of doubt about the outcome of the game, so you lose focus a little bit in the field. And sometimes as a player, you try to trick yourself into playing like it's a close game so you stay sharp.
Last strike here for the Giants. Now what's left of this crowd this afternoon gets to their feet. And it's fouled away. Looking for the complete game. Here's the pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Stairs is there. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Yeah, and sometimes you just need a guy to go out there and battle. It doesn't have to be pretty all the time, but just good enough to get the job done. Well, this guy, he was a heck of a lot better than that. Going the entire 9 innings, saving his bullpen, and getting the win.
10-1, the final lopsided score in this ball game. The San Diego Padres hit 6 home runs as a team on the way to a win. Lance McCullough earns win number 15 on the year, turning in a very strong complete game effort. Johnny Cueto slapped with 8 earned runs as he takes the loss. So that'll just about do it for us.